I came around the corner, I was trying to push my limits. I corrected it. Well, when I corrected it, the back wheels fell off the track and it just pulled me right off and it went for a tumble there.
Well, what we're doing is replacing the cab for one, get a little more aerodynamic than what Trevor left it for us.
Looking at that cab, realizing without the roll cage there, it would have been a lot more flat. That roll cage actually protected a lot. It pretty much was just tin sheet metal up there. Pretty scary after looking at it. Can't wait to see what the new cab looks like. It's going to be a lot better than what the old one looked like.
It's a perfect time too to also improve a lot of the handling of the truck and actually make it so it's a more competitive truck. What we're going to do is we've got these big water tanks out here. We're going to take and move these in and move them down to really change the center of gravity and the center line of the truck. Because what we want to do is to keep the weight as in and low as possible to help it cornering. Because when you go to burn this water off, as they use it for cooling the brakes, it lightens the load, so it changes the effect of the handling on the truck. So by moving it in and down, it doesn't have as big of an effect on it. We're also going to run some stiffening arms from the top of the cage all the way down to the back of the frame rail, right above the rear end. Because what happens is as these trucks go through the corners, the frames flex and twist. So by limiting the amount of flex in the frame, it makes the suspension do all the work, and that then gives us the chance to adjust the suspension as opposed to trying to figure out how much the frame's going to flex and twist. You know, that's kind of an uncontrollable. And with these, the more you can control, the more you can adjust, the happier driver you're going to have, the faster driver you're going to have.
The new cab's on, looks pretty damn good like it did before the wreck.
We could use some more top end speed, but as far as the handling, it's awesome.
We're gonna put this 60 series in. We're gonna jack up the back of the motor, take the jack stands out, and we're actually gonna roll the truck into the motor because it's gotta go underneath the cab and it's hard to get something overhead to hold it. So get that lifted up, slide it ahead, get the front motor mount on, then we'll have to support the back again, get the transmission up there because rear motor mounts are on the transmission.
The best part of the truck is the handling. I don't want to do anything to change that with the modifications that we're doing. The looseness of it kind of fits me pretty good, I believe. And we're obviously have been down on horsepower the entire year, but we got a new Detroit 60 series going in, and that should change the game a little bit. Everyone that's running Detroits has lots of tuning stuff for them, and they seem to all be running good, so I don't think we're going wrong with putting a Detroit in. If we can get it up to 100 miles an hour, I think with the way we've been running the whole year, we can compete for wins, I think, for the rest of the season.